Hey guys, it's JCube, and today I'm going to be doing some 3x3 walkthrough solves. So I average about 13-14 seconds on 3x3. My last layer isn't amazing, but I would say that my F2L is pretty efficient. So let's just get right into this one. So I'm seeing that I can... Okay, so all of my cross pieces are right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a D2, and then insert the orange, then insert the green and the blue. As for my first pair, I think I'll do blue and red. So let's just start off with our D2, and notice they're opposite, those two. And then I'm going to insert green, and there. Then D2. And my blue and red is back here, so I'm gonna separate them like that so that I get a 3-move insert. And then these two, and then right here. And this is an F2L trick that I just kind of learned. If your last pair is already in but the edge is flipped and you have three edges oriented, and what you can do is you can put the misoriented edge right there, and then so it has to be right there. If I was doing it from this angle, it would be right there. So from here, I take it out there, and then I pair it up, and then I insert, and I get all of my pieces oriented, all of my edge pieces. And then this OOL, which I finger trick like this. And then this is a GC perm. Okay, here's our next scramble. Okay, so this is actually a fairly simple cross solution. So what I'm going to do is insert the blue, then the green, put the red right there, do a D, and then insert the orange. Okay, for my pair, if I think I'll do green and orange. They'll end up in a okay spot. Not the best spot, but it's an F2L pair that's doable. So first insert the green and the blue right there. They're in relation to each other. And then I'm going to put the red right there. And then D, and put the orange right there. Okay, and for my first pair, right there and right here, that's a 3-move insert. Then right here, I'll break them apart like that, and insert into the back. And then next for these two, and these two. And I'm noticing that if I just insert, I'm not going to have any edges oriented. So what I'm going to do is insert with a sledgehammer and get some edges oriented. So I use Tulik OL, but I do know some OL cases, but I don't know this particular one. So there, and then there we go. And then this is just a U-perm. So for this scramble, I'm seeing that this is a fairly easy cross. Yeah, it's a pretty easy cross. Then for my first pair, I think I'll do red and green. So what I'm gonna do is take the red, and then insert it, and then kind of insert the blue and fix the green. But as I do that, I'm gonna move the orange over, put the green in, there we go, and then D2. So my red and green right here. I'm also seeing that I can move on to these two right after. So there, and right here. And then this pair is already made. So I'm gonna take it out, and I kind of see this, that they're opposite. So I know that when I insert this, it'll be an F12 case that I know. It'll be like that, where the top colors are the same. So I'm just gonna do that and insert, and then oh, and then this is an R perm, which I finger trick like this. And then U prime AUF. Okay, so those are some 3x3 walkthrough solves, and I'm gonna do some 2x2 walkthrough solves. So I average around 5 seconds on 2x2, and I use Ortega, and I am color neutral on 2x2. And here, I think I'm gonna make a white. I think I can actually just make a layer instead of making a face and then doing PBL. So I'm gonna insert that right there, then double sexy move, and as you can see, we have a layer. And here I'll do OLL, and then you can really use whatever algorithm for this. You can put it in the back and do A perm, which I actually kind of don't like doing that. It's hard to finger trick the D. Or you can have it like that and do T perm, or what I do, I actually use the J perm, the JB perm. I find that that's a fun algorithm to do. So really, you can do whatever, but I personally do the J perm. Okay, so for this scramble, I see that I'm actually gonna use PBL in this one with white. So I'm gonna insert this and then insert that corner right there. Then do a D2 so that I have this bar facing me. And then this is an anti-soon. And then here's a PBL. Okay, so I'm gonna do white here again, and actually the bar is going to be right here, an orange bar, so that's what I'm gonna do. Right there, and insert that. And then here, just an OLL, and then same PBL as last time. So I'm gonna do one more 2x2 example solve. Okay, so I'm gonna do white, obviously, but I see that when I insert it, none of them are gonna be, there's not gonna be a bar, so, I know that, I kind of know what PBL is gonna come up. There's one of two that's gonna come up, so, right there, and we get this one. So, this bar, there's one bar on top, and then there's nothing on bottom, so. So I've done 2x2 and 3x3 walkthrough solves, and I'm gonna finish off with some 4x4. So I use Yao for 4x4, and I average around 110. So I guess if you're slower than 110, hopefully you guys can get something out of this. So I'm gonna do my white center first because I see this white bar. So right there. And then that also makes this yellow bar. I'm gonna try and preserve that cross edge. There we go. And then right here. And oh, I think I broke it up. Okay, but right there, green. Then I can do my red like that. And then I have my orange. And the pattern goes with white on the left, B-O-G-R, so O-G-R. And then I use half centers for my centers, so I'm already seeing those, so O-G and then R. And then I need to solve the green right there, and then the red, which I can do like that. And then my last two centers, if I have to swap these two corners, what I do is I do soon, but with wide R's, so like that. Then last cross piece, there we go, and our cross is done. Now I use 2-3-2 edge pairing, so I immediately just slice, and now green, red and green, red and green, and then right here, yellow and blue, yellow and blue, and then yellow and orange, yellow and orange, and I slice. Okay, and then I'm looking for yellow and green, which is right here. So then I pair those up, put in a mismatched edge, and then slice back, which also paired that up, which is pretty convenient, meaning I only have these two left to do. So with it like this, I slice, then do the edge flip algorithm, then I slice back, and all of my edges are done. Now I can just move on to 3x3 stage. So immediately I can do these two for that, and these two, insert, and then right there, break them up, insert, and then tulip oil, and then this is an apron. So luckily I actually didn't get parity on that one, so I think I'm gonna do one more. Okay, so here's our scramble, and I think I'm gonna do yellow first this time because I have this yellow bar already. So what I'm gonna do is put the bar like that so that I compare these two, and then that doesn't mess that up, so like that. And then moving on to white, like that. Then just go ahead and put that up there, right there. Now for my three cross pieces, right there, and then I see orange, so B-O, and then I have green actually. And then now we move on to our last centers. So B, then R is already made, so I'm just gonna make orange. So those three, and then blue, then orange, then green and red. So two corners. Now my last cross piece. Okay, my cross is done. And now we move on to edge pairing. So slice, then right there, blue and red, blue and red. Now let's look for red and yellow, which is back here. And then blue and orange, orange, blue and orange. Okay, and then we slice back. And okay, right here. So orange and yellow, orange and yellow. So pair those up, put a mismatched edge in, and then slice back. And then right these two, so I'm gonna flip this edge so that I can pair those two up right there. And these are my last two edges, so I'm gonna slice, edge flip, slice back. Now we move on to 3x3 stage. So right here, and these two, oh, actually that's the wrong slot, so pretend I didn't do that. Right there, and these two, and then OOL parity. So I use that algorithm. It's most comfortable for me to execute. And then, oh, we have POL parity, so double parity. And then this is another A perm. So here's the last example solve for this video, for 4x4. And I see what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is make this white bar, and then make this white bar. There we go. Then these two, do that so that when I pair these two up, if it was like this, that would mess it up. But if I have it like that, that doesn't mess it up. And then I know it's right here, so I'm just gonna do that from the back. And I see these two right there. Then orange, so BO, and then red. So I already see red, so I'm gonna make blue up here, so blue belongs up here. And there was already a blue bar, so what I did was I moved that slice layer and did that. And then orange goes up here. So again, there's another orange bar, so I'm gonna move it over, slice just that layer, and then there we go. And then so blue first, the bottom one, and then orange, and these last two. So this one's a bit more complicated. I'm just gonna have to cycle these corners around, and then I can switch these two corners. There we go. And then last cross piece, and we can move on to edge pairing. So right there, blue and red, blue and red. We're looking for red and green, which is back here again. Right there, yellow and orange, yellow and orange. I slice back, and I see these two. And then right here, edge flip. And these are my last two, so there. And then I can do those two for my first pair. These two. That. And there. And I get OLL parity. And it's important to know what exactly your OLL parity algorithm does. So mine flips these, flips all these pieces. And that can kind of help you know what OLL is coming after you do the parity, so that your transition is kind of faster. And this is a GB perm. Then U2 AUF. Okay, so thank you guys for watching that 2 through 4 example solves video. I hope you guys got something from that. If you're faster than me, you probably didn't get something out of that. But hopefully you guys learned something that you probably didn't know, or anything of that sort. So comment below if you guys learned something from this video. I definitely hope you guys did. So thank you guys for watching. JCube out.